there, my name is Rod Goelz. I am the host of We Love Guitar Nerds podcast and homepage, and I am also the author of QuickStart Guitar. It is a book, it is a class. I am excited today to be sharing with you some of my essential tips on how to kickstart your journey into the world of the guitar. So whether you're wanting to rock out on stage or strumming around a campfire, I got you covered. So grab your guitar and let's dive in. Tip number one, learn your basic chords. What basic chords mean to us as beginner guitar players are your basic open chords. So I would have in that, I would count the caged fingerings. When I say the caged fingerings, it is your C fingering, your A fingering, your G fingering, your E fingering, and your D fingering. So songs are chord progressions. Songs, when you group chords together, that's what lots of songs are. So you need to know your basic chords. What you'd want to start with, the easiest and the most fundamental, is going to be your open chords. Start with your cage fingerings and then you'll be on your way. Tip number two, practice power chords. Start with open power chords. Power chords are shortened versions of larger chords. They are also the heart and soul of our rock music that we love. It is the secret sauce that adds that extra punch that you love. It is the loud guitar when you hear that. These are power chords. They're an essential ingredient in lots of stuff that we like. We like punk rock, we like heavy metal, we like anything that has loud guitar in it. The power chord is an important part of it. So practice those power chords. Start with your open power chords, then later on down the road, what we can do is movable power chords. All right. Tip number two, practice those power chords. Tip number three, work on your rhythm and timing. For me, timing and groove is everything. Everything centers around timing and groove, having good rhythm. You can't play with other people if you don't have good rhythm or working on good rhythm. You can't play in a band. You can't play your favorite songs if you can't develop good timing. So what I suggest is work with a metronome, or more importantly, is working with a drum machine. Now, oftentimes what I'll do is I'll practice with a drum machine with things like practicing our power chords or practicing our open chords. You can double up on some of these tips. So anyway, all right, rhythm, work on rhythm, work on rhythm, work on rhythm. 90% of guitar playing is rhythm and rhythm-based stuff. Even when you play lead guitar, it is rhythm-based stuff. All right. Tip number four, study iconic guitarists. 1 3-word sentence: genius leaves clues. Okay, so when you're wanting to learn how to play guitar, we learn by imitation. We learn by stealing from people. Okay, so the guys that you hear mentioned in every magazine, the ones that kind of invent what we do, is we are the Eric Claptons of the world, the Tom Morellos of the world, the Kurt Cobains of the world, the Jimi Hendrixes of the world, the Jimmy Pages of the world. These are the ones that showed us how we can do what we do, and how to play the instrument. They broaden our scope and what is possible on the instrument. Nobody played Jimi Hendrix guitar before Jimi Hendrix. Nobody came up with those sounds. So you borrow from them. What you do is you listen to their techniques, their solos, or overall approach to the instrument, and by studying them, you'll find inspiration and valuable insights that will shape your own unique playing style eventually. So anyway, study the iconic guitar players. One of the most iconic, as I said, is Jimi Hendrix. Here you go. experiment with the acoustic guitar. You don't want to limit yourself to one sound, okay? Most guitar players, they're known for their electric guitar players. As electric guitar players, they also play acoustic. So in getting started in this idea, let's experiment with some finger picking styles. So finger picking. Experiment with different ways of playing arpeggios. Experiment with different bass note runs at bluegrass. Different kinds of things like that. That's a completely new musical universe that you will have access to if you choose to. So tip number 5, experiment with acoustic guitar. Those are my 5 tips. I hope you got a lot out of it. If you got a lot out of it, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Like, share, tell 50 of your closest friends about this. Also, QuickStart Guitar class is coming up in York, Pennsylvania, in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Be on the lookout for times and places. So anyway, this is Rod Goelz. We Love Guitar Nerds homepage. We Love Guitar Nerds podcast, and QuickStart Guitar signing out, and see you later.